Hey guys, Sit Down With Sh0tee here. Welcome to episode 49 of Sit Down With Sh0tee. Today I'm going to be playing the Battle of the Red Cliffs on the Sega Megadrive. It's another Japanese exclusive. I've never played this before, so it's going to be a first impression sort of video. Well, you know me, just playing the game. Sort of got a bit of Steve Benway there, but I hope he understands if he's somehow watching this, but yeah, let's just get onto the game. I believe this is a beat 'em up, so I hope you don't need to read too much Japanese or anything. I don't really need to pay attention to the story, so I'm just going to skip past it. Okay, so it looks like there's 5 characters to choose from here. I believe this is based on like the Mongolian Empire. I believe that's what it's based on, but I'm going to go with this guy here. I can't be completely sure. I've done much research on this game, but yeah. So yeah, it definitely looks like beat 'em up, maybe sort of like Gauntlet. Can't you? No, so it is this. Combat seems really slow, I will say. Like if you play something like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time, it seems a lot more fast paced than this. Like you can't even attack while moving, so I'd say that's not like a very good thing at all. Like you have to be standing straight still when you're attacking, so I don't like that at all. I will have to say that it is a little bit bollocks. It's a little bit shit, but we'll try and go through as best we can. How many enemies are there in just the first part of the game? Do you have to do something, or is it literally like you gotta fight all these guys? Oh, what the fuck? This is not good at all. And it's not because I'm just doing badly. No, this game is not very good. Seriously, they just keep spawning out from nowhere, and you can't attack while jumping. I mean, you can't attack while moving at any point, while jumping or anything. Which, you know, you can argue is a little, maybe for a little realism, but you know, it just makes the game really bad to control. It makes the game so much harder than it should be. I mean, I know I'll talk about realism and everything, but this game's not supposed to be realistic at all. I don't see why they have to make it like, so you have to be standing still while attacking, while you could be moving, coordinating your attacks better, instead of just getting wrecked. Look at this shit. Oh, god damn. No, I was holding right the entire time there as well, trying to get out. Okay, so he's somewhere. And he's coming out of nowhere as well. Like, they can be completely out of the screen, just rush, and you just get fucked in the ass. I'm gonna die here, aren't I? God, I wish you could attack while moving. That's the game's biggest problem, is the fact you can't even... Beat 'em up should be like fast-paced action, you know? Oh god, here we go. This game is fucking bollocks. I'm not even... This is first impressions, but... And you never know, but this game is absolutely terrible. It can't just be me this can't just be me being bad at the game. No, like, you should be able to attack while moving, or like jumping. Instead, you've just gotta stay still and attack right there, and sometimes your enemies just swarm you and you just get fucked over like that. Okay, so holding the circle while moving does move you faster. I'll give it that, I just realised that. But even still, like, you should be able to attack while moving. I don't see what... Okay, so you sort of can attack while jumping up, okay. It's not the greatest attack ever, but... Still, I wish you could attack with your sword. But yeah, no, this is not good at all. Because unbelievable it sounds, this is actually pretty hard to control as well. Like, just with the fact you get stuck all the time, sometimes you move in places you don't want to go at all. How are they able to hit me? Seriously, you can do nothing while they're right there. Unless my knowledge beat 'em ups are so bad, like since I've last played them, that, you know, you can't actually move while, you know, attacking. But even still, I remember beat 'em ups being a lot better than controlled than this. Yeah, you can definitely move and attack and beat 'em up normally. This is just bullshit. God, I'm forgetting my fucking control and doing all sorts of things I don't want to do right now. Fucking bollocks. Okay, so you get 3 continues at the very least. So I may be able to advance a little bit further into the game, which is a nice thing. So I don't want this being a short episode just because the game's bad. Oh my god, you can literally not do anything. When you're stuck, like with the enemy right near you, you're just stuck and you're just gonna get wrecked. Like really, really hard. So that gave you a little bit of a points bonus. Not sure what, I'm assuming that gives you extra lives later on if you get a higher score. Oh my god, now I'm just about to get fucked. And it seems like the hit detection is pretty bad as well. That definitely hit there, and I just managed to get another hit. Wow. So basically, first impressions, I know I've got to get a little bit better at this game, but don't buy it at any cost. Like, this is not good. Because it's the controls. It's literally all in the controls. They're controlled like a lot better. Not a little bit better, but a lot better. Still, it might have had, like, been a decent game. Or even a good game, I dare say. Because, you know, graphics are nice. The graphics are nice. The music's good. The controls are terrible. And maybe fix up some of the gameplay mechanics as well. Like, you know, besides from the obvious, you know, standing straight on, you can't move while you can't attack while you're moving at any cost. And I don't know, like, maybe fix up some of the hit detection as well, because that seems to be pretty bad as well. Okay, so you actually have to press the attack button to collect items as well, which I don't mind. You know, that does make sense. Like, it makes a lot more sense for some of this stuff going on in the game at the moment. Right now, I'm calling it. Thankfully, this won't be a short episode, mainly because it continues. So, you know, this episode will be able to air, like, with a complete time limit, like, because this is the first time I've done a bad, actually no, I did do the Myriad 6-in-1 cartridge. But yeah, like, this is one of the few times where the game's actually bad in this series. Because, you know, like, I don't mind playing bad games once in a while, like, on this series, just because, you know, showcases how terrible the game is. I don't know who made this either. I know nothing about this game other than, like, the front cover of it. And, like, the fact that it's not very good at all from playing this. But before I played this game, the only thing I knew was the front cover, so... And it looked kind of interesting, and I did see a gameplay image as well, like, you know, that showed it was a beat 'em up, so I was going to be able to do this game, like, you know, fairly enough, and I could give us my first impressions from there without needing to know any Japanese. I'm about to get completely wrecked again. Okay, I don't know how I managed to escape out of that. Right now, I'm on 2 lives actually, because you do get X0 lives. Oh dear. But yeah, this game's pretty hard. It's pretty hard, I would say. And it's mainly because of the controls. If it wasn't for the fucking controls and like the hit detection, this game would be an alright difficulty, I'd say. But because it's not, then it just makes the game way more harder than it really should have any right to be. Within these first stages anyway. Oh, how do I get turned around? Now here we go. This ain't fun at all. Okay, so I've got one life left until, you know, I have to continue again. Use it up and not continue. Which, you know, as long as the video goes the time limit, I really don't care how far I go into this game, to be honest. Like, this game is not good at all. It doesn't really deserve, like, my time, to be honest. Like, I could be playing so much better. Not even just games, beat 'em ups. Like, there are so many out there on the Genesis and this. I mean, I should say the Mega Drive. I don't know why, but I keep saying the Genesis when I prefer to the Mega Drive, mainly because my early days on YouTube, I just used to watch a bunch of American gamers, and I just learned the habit of saying Genesis. So yeah, but this is the Mega Drive, so we've called it the Mega Drive, Europe called it the Mega Drive, Japan called it the Mega Drive, so I'll now consider it as the Mega Drive. I may slip up though and say Genesis, you know, a few times around. For the most part, I'll be saying Mega Drive. Even if I do play the Genesis version of the games, then yeah, I still refer to it as Mega Drive. And I'll just say like the American version of the game, instead of just referring it as the Genesis version. So I really want to get out of the habit of saying Genesis, because it is the Mega Drive from where I am, where most of my subscribers are based. So anyway, so I've got to use up another continue here. Yeah, hopefully these waves of enemies are done soon. But yeah, this game's absolutely bores. Like, this is actually bores. There's no other way to describe it. Oh god. So just keep attacking until they come out. Not great. Yeah, so this is happening at the moment. Oh my god. I'm obviously bad at this game. I'm not saying I'm good at this game or like, even alright at this game. No. I am bad at this game, but the game is absolutely fucking terrible. Like, there's no other way I can describe this to you. If I was still doing terrible games for Sh0tee right now, I'd market it as terrible games for Sh0tee, but the main reason I don't do that before is mainly because games are based on opinion. Like, you know, not all games are like critically acclaimed bad that I think are bad, and there are some bad critically criticised games that I can see as being fun to play. Like, you saw that Castellian, I believe it's pronounced. This Castellian terrible game of Sh0tee I did a few years ago on the Game Boy. I don't think that's actually critically acclaimed bad. That's just me like not liking the game at all. And to be fair, I have warmed up to it a bit like over the past years. I don't think it's as bad as like, I still don't think it's great, but I don't think it's that bad anymore. You know, it's probably just my childhood, you know, nostalgia just being shit to me on that game, so yeah, that's the reason I don't do terrible games with Sh0tee, but if I did, then this game would definitely be a feature on it. Plus I'd have to do like I couldn't do first impressions, because I just have to know like if the game was terrible or not. So I prefer just doing these, just lumping it into this. But yeah, don't buy this game at any cost. Once you get it absolutely cheap and you think you can actually, you know, get used to you know, dealing with these controls, then maybe go for it. Or if you want to like complete Megadrive collection. But no, it's not, for anyone else, no, it's not worth it at all. I'm actually getting so frustrated right now playing this game. I just want to end the video already. But I do want to waste all my continues first, so... Oh no, I can only hope the game gets a bit harder. You know, just so I can stop playing this fucking game. I believe I've gone with the time with it already, so I could technically cancel it now, but what I want to absolutely make sure, and what I just want to throw this away, I want to show this as much as you guys I can. Without, you know, like spoiling or anything, or going too far into the game. God, I hate how slow it is to turn around sometimes as well. You just get knocked backwards, like to turn into the other direction. You have to take you a bit of time getting back into it as well. Sometimes you don't even realise you've been turned around, so when you go to attack you just don't move at all. Yeah. I've really got it. Oh my god, oh my god. So jumping and attacking doesn't even do anything. You can't actually like dodge attacks or anything, so that's a little bit bullshit. Well, maybe not as bullshit, but yeah, still. It seems to do absolutely nothing to avenge me there. Unless I can go into this part and die immediately after. So hopefully that means I've only got one continue left instead of two. So hopefully I've only got 4 lives left because I don't want to play this game at all. Actually no, it is 3 lives, it is 3 lives. Yeah, it would be 3 lives actually. My mistake. But yeah, hopefully I don't do too bad. Hopefully I can at least get past this wave. If you know how hard it may be. I don't know how many enemies there are or anything. But yeah, I've got to say this game is like really dog shit. Now it's getting to the point where I can't actually really like talk, I don't know what to talk about next over this game. Like I've said like a lot and how bad it is. In fact, actually you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna end this video here because otherwise it's gonna be like, you know, a bunch of like me being really silent and like rambling on a bit for how shit this game is not good at all, so I don't get it. Like I'd consider this game I consider it bores, like that's what I think about this game. But anyway guys, with that, hope you guys enjoyed, you know, my little shit talking about this game. I'll probably see you guys back for another part of Let's Play Robot Wars. Let's Play Robot Arena 2. That update to that mod I was talking about in the last video has actually been released, so I'll probably start over and just use that mod from now on. Because, you know, it is an upgraded version, so I should be able to get that working, and maybe in the next couple of days I'll be able to release an episode. Part of that. So, yeah, I'll see you guys around for that.